Hey guys, it's Zashukan Talks on my podcast episode 10, I believe. And today, our lovely
Nine, I
co host,
guess.
yeah, whatever at this point, we really don't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of the co host, we have Rez himself. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, this is Suresh. As you know me, if you have been listening to this podcast from the day one, but all right, okay.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, yeah. Motherfucker is really trying to interrupt me during the intro.
Yeah, like who gives a fuck about the intro? Even it was really underwhelming anyway. So
Wow, okay,
yeah.
alright.
Be a chair in the intro, man.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, then, so like
You are.
today, like we really didn't know what to talk about, so we're just going to simp on the first three episodes of Attack on Titan, the final
Yeah,
season.
I was like literally just sitting on the couch and just binging the reactions for episode three, and I just thought that no, okay, I'm just wasting too much time while watching these content creators put out this
Yeah,
stuff. So yeah, might as well 2 hours right away. So yeah,
yeah,
we just we're just sitting here like in 10 seconds, and
yeah.
like yeah, okay, no plan, no planning whatsoever. But I don't think we need to plan because dynamics.
Okay, then, so like the first three episodes, your initial thoughts on the first three episodes.
Okay, so starting with episode one. So I guess we need to talk about the animation first. Everything
Yeah,
else is of course like really a broad concept. So
yeah,
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 I think in my opinion, instead of a lot of people saying a lot of things about the CGI and stuff, I think they are with like Mappa has surpassed Wit by a lot of levels. Like
yeah, I
man,
agree.
there are the lighting, from the lighting to the overall like character animations and just how they speak.
Yeah,
Everything is just so well done, and I don't think
yeah,
like Wit would have been able to like pull this off on this level.
yeah. It'll be really hard for them.
Yeah,
And like I would say I personally prefer Wit's backgrounds overall compared to Mappa, but like
yeah,
in every other aspect, I prefer Mappa. Like even the character designs, man, from in episode three, like the young Eren character design, I
yeah.
loved it way more than season one.
Yeah, I was just confused. Okay, like when I saw that young Eren, I thought, okay, I guess this is Wit's design. Then when I saw the comparison between the manga and Wit and like Mappa, I
Yeah,
was like so
yeah,
shocked. Like this looks so much better than Wit, man.
yeah.
Like fuck. Okay,
I mean,
and even
the
like
Wit
yeah,
like their very first anime project, so like uh, they have to like uh, they have to like how should I say?
limit the like amount of they reuse from Wit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like they did use the armored titan sequence, but I guess they have like limited amount of chances to do this. So they didn't use like that part where like Aaron and Armin's like watching at the wall.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, overall I never expected to like when comparing them, I would never expected like Wit to be like worse than Mappa. Okay, I guess worse than Mappa is not a very good example, but yeah, Wit is much better. Mappa is much better than Wit at this point.
I would say like the real test would be with the audience here. Like how well will Mappa handle it? If they can
Yeah,
handle it like uh, half as decent as Wit, I would say Mappa would be better overall.
yeah. To be honest, because I don't think that in episode one the actions of all the Titans, I don't think
Yeah,
in any way would have been able to handle it. Like even if they did handle it, I think that their employees would have died from like
yeah,
that amount of like 2G to like 2D animation. I mean the way like the CGI was handled like is really good, and like they are also like getting reduced with the work. Even though they did use like 2D Titans for episode three.
yeah. Like
Those designs were really good for like Ani and Marcel's Titan.
yeah, I believe like only Annie's Marcel Titans are 2D and the rest are 3D in episode three. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why, but I don't think that any Titans other than like those two are
Yeah,
going to be like 2D,
yeah,
because like I think Eren is going to appear a lot, and I don't think like they will like take the action of switching between 2D to like 3D CGI.
okay.
Like
Then
just
Okay, like
Like just how they didn't do for like Reiner and Beast Titan.
yeah, like the thing is, the reason why Annie is in 2D because like this season, at least right now, 16 episodes are in
Yeah,
production, and until that point, we won't see Annie again. It's like
yeah,
spoilers. So like it really didn't make uh, to them to create an entire CG model and to use it like for single shot. So
yeah,
like they went ahead with 2D. So I think after Annie, when she potentially shows up, it'll be 3D again. I
yeah,
believe.
yeah. Like yeah, that was kind of weird actually because how they like mixed like 2D Titans along with like 3D
Yeah,
like armored and Beast Titan. But yeah, I think I get why they did that. But
yeah,
I also think like the animation for like even though how small it was like really awesome. Like for the Jaw
yeah,
Titan as well.
yeah.
It was cool as fuck.
And also, I really like that like Black Ops thing they did with introducing every Titan in the third episode.
Yeah, like yeah, man, I did not expect like them to do that. Was that in the manga? I don't remember actually.
Yeah, like I would say it is there in the manga, but not to like this stylish section.
Yeah,
Like
but man, like I'm so glad that I don't remember like every single detail from the manga, and I'm like not going back to compare it with the anime, because I think
yeah,
the anime is like doing a fucking great job with the like from the source material.
see like
I think I will be disappointed a little if I like go back to the source material, but I don't want to.
yeah, like the thing is, I don't understand the complaint that they're cutting a lot because if you remember, every single anime cuts a lot of stuff from it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's bound to happen because they can't adapt every single line and paste to the anime.
yeah,
It'll just be different. So like I don't even know why Attack on Titan fans are like even surprised by this because
yeah.
season 3 part 1 cut a lot of stuff from the manga.
But it's
Like I
still
heard,
so awesome. Like
yeah, like I heard it cut like 40% of the uprising arc from
holy
the
shit,
anime.
seriously.
Yeah, like it cut out a lot of character development, a lot of depth as well.
Yeah.
But still, the anime version was really good. It did get the point across,
Yeah, I guess
and
like they did not like want to focus, like they focused on Levi, right, in the uprising arc of the
yeah,
manga, but that was like not done in the anime. It was like refers to Erwin, I guess.
yep.
Yeah. And
So like I would say so far they are adapting the important stuff, right? And I think that's the main thing, right? And also the thing is, both of us read these chapters like 1 or 2 years ago,
yeah,
and like the only stuff we remember are the stuff they adapted properly.
yeah,
So we really didn't care about the stuff they cut out.
yeah,
Ob- like it was obvious that they did cut out a lot of stuff, but it wasn't like jarring or like
yeah.
it didn't.
Like when I like
Uh,
saw episode one, I was like, if I had like read the manga like 2 weeks or 1 week back, then I thought
yeah,
that I would have thought that I regret reading the manga because like the anime is like looking so good.
yep,
But now like we have like read the manga like 18 months something like that. So I'm like really
yeah,
glad that I don't remember anything.
yeah,
Yeah, and I also don't think that like even like people are complaining that Reiner's backstory was not emphasized upon like a lot. But I think
yeah.
like there is a good point in like not doing that, because I think there is a scene that is going to happen that will like really like put it into a lot more perspective than it has been like then the like manga fans
Yeah,
are complaining basically.
yeah. And also like I saw this interesting take on Twitter. Basically, like it mentions how they like entirety of episode 3 is like one scene after another, like without any room for breathing, right?
Yeah,
So like this guy told me that like if you have like all these suicidal thoughts and these things,
yeah,
you instantly switch into like happy go lucky to like almost killing yourself.
yeah,
So like he said that the episode did a fantastic job in like doing it in a quick pace, so it like established how Reiner
yeah.
like is thinking during that particular scene.
Yeah, the thing is,
Uh,
like, I think like it also does a really good job in like describing the mental state of a depressed person, because you
yeah,
don't always see like depressed people being like really always like being weak and like trying to like being very victimized and stuff. Because how we see
yeah,
Reiner, right? We do not see him like being weak in front of other people. Like we know
yeah,
that like, he's like really fucked up and all that inside his mind, but it does
Yeah,
not like show on the surface. It is like a burst of like a really big, how like depressed people really act. I think it is like really
yeah,
genuine. And definitely,
yeah,
see, episode 3 is like the best episode in one of the best episodes in Attack on Titan, to be honest.
yeah, easily. Like I want to call it best episode, but like Midnight Sun and Hero
Yeah,
comes
no,
before
it
it.
is no way it can compete with Midnight Sun. I don't know what can compete with Midnight Sun, like on emotional level. Like we
Yeah,
have to
like
see.
we,
Like I don't know.
yeah, like maybe the ending, but we don't know, the manga isn't finished yet. But like, yeah, so far, even from the manga, even if they adapt it, like elevate it like a million times better than the manga, I don't think any episode will come close to the emotional impact that Midnight Sun has.
And I just think about that and I feel like sad and like all these goosebumps go through my body. And like,
Yeah,
man, and even because it is winter and it is even more cold, so the goosebumps are like 3 times more like than the usual ones. But already,
yeah. I also like how like we started with like we'll go through each episodes and then
we just jump
skip the
to
title.
episode 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, like episode 3 is like the best one yet. But to be honest, like even though episode 1 did like a really good job of like hyping everything up, but then
yeah,
I think like the others in the next 2 episodes are like have a like a really a good breathing room, I guess,
yeah.
for the fans. And I don't think like anyone is even complaining like to like have it a lot of action, because I don't think like Attack on Titan needs to have a lot of action right now.
And I also think that this will be like the only episode which will have this much emphasis on like a backstory
Yeah,
until like chapter 130 and 131
yeah,
with Aaron's flashback.
yeah,
So like yeah, I would say I think they did the right thing with like adapting almost 3 chapters in this episode
yeah,
because future episodes will need more room to breathe. Especially chapter 100.
yeah.
Like that chapter needs as much time as possible in
I
between.
to be honest, in my opinion, I think like for chapter 100, they are going to take an entire episode for like Tiber's
Yeah,
speech. I don't think that's a spoiler
yeah,
because like it was already mentioned in the preview, because like they are going to like do a function or something. I think that was mentioned in the preview. Yeah, it was mentioned actually.
yeah,
So yeah, I think they're going to
yeah,
take an entire episode for that because like it is like a big speech.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I also like the design of Tiber in this preview more than the trailer
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, he looks a lot more beautiful, to be honest.
Yeah,
There he like had a like a jawline or something, but here he
yeah,
looks really cool, to be honest.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And like also in trailer he had sunken bones and everything. He looked like a zombie.
yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
wonder though.
I mean, to be honest, when I first saw that shot in the trailer, I really loved it. But after seeing this compared to the trailer, I think the trailer did like a terrible job with the character design.
Yeah, man.
So
Like I really think that even in the trailer, like I thought that if the character designs are like this, the I mean anime is going to be really good. But they totally surpassed all my expectations, to be honest.
yeah, yeah,
Like fuck, man, all of them look so good. Even the like the flashback scenes, like obviously like Zeke's design, like young Zeke's design,
yeah,
young
yeah,
Bertolt's, everyone's design is like so good, man, so well detailed.
yeah,
And I guess
yeah.
even like young Grinders, like for Wade, it is like a
Oh yeah,
yeah, it is like really different because many people did not recognize him. If you like show someone who has like just saw a scene Attack on Titan and like showed like tell them this is Reiner, I don't think like they will believe us like in that sense.
yeah. Nobody
Yeah,
will.
because he's like really well detailed and even his eyes actually. But for Wade Studio, they like just put like dots and did not like give any glow to his eyes.
And, and like the also the thing is like if you compare season one's Reiner's design to the
Yeah,
flashback
man, it was
design,
it is.
Reiner looks like an old age uncle in season
Yeah,
one.
yeah. For Mappa, they did a really good job for like making him
Yeah,
seem young.
yeah. Like I think in season two it makes sense how he looks because like 3 years have passed and he's like grown a lot. So uh, like in season two, I think he had the perfect look, but in season one he looked way too old for his age.
Yeah, exactly. I think like these 2 episodes, like I don't like when we were reading the manga, like we were thinking, Like we had read the chapters and then we looked back to season 2, episode 6, that reveal.
Yeah,
And man, like now,
yeah,
like after like reading the manga and after seeing this in the anime, now when I like every time I see that episode, I just feel like crying, man. That is like so emotional.
yeah. And like also the thing is, I really love the fact that Isayama went even in season 2 until that point, my bad, Rainer and Bertolt always talked about being this warrior, having the
Yeah,
pride in it and everything. And like I think if the dialogue wasn't like present during those first 2 seasons, this episode or this stuff in the manga would have felt like a asshole or like
yeah.
shoe honking.
Actually,
Like
the thing about like Attack on Titan's anime as well as the manga is that like there is the foreshadowing is like god tier, man. Like we all know,
yeah,
we as
like
manga readers know it more than the anime watchers. Like now, the anime watchers are like realizing that okay, we did not realize that this was Eren. Like he was just like in the background and stuff. But there are a lot, so much stuff that is like hidden inside the anime and all those like in like season 1, episode 25, obviously.
yeah, like I think after the anime reaches episode 16 and when it adapts chapter 121 and 122, they'll finally realize how much flexing that Isayama had done to them,
Bruh,
how much for
like
show.
you just feel lied to, man. You just feel lied to.
Yeah, I don't think a plot twist changed my perspective on a character or the entire
Yeah, I
series
think
that
like
much.
yeah,
Like,
I don't think like I thought that yeah, okay, he pulled it once with like Reiner and Bertolt.
yeah,
I did not think that he would like pull it like so many times, man. Fuck.
yeah, he's just straight up flexing,
Like
man.
our puny existence. Like how the fuck is Isayama such a
Yeah,
genius, man? I don't.
yeah. Okay, like wait.
Yeah, we're
When
not dwelling in the spoiler territory, but we are like hyping you up, I guess.
yeah. And like episode 16 is like a long
Yeah,
wait. It's like 4 months. So like yeah,
yeah, exactly. But I'm glad that we are not getting only 16 episodes for the entire season. Man, we were like so
yeah.
so
I'm
worried.
yeah. The thing is, when it was leaked that it was 16 episode, we were like, okay, so episode 2 is going to be declaration of war, episode 10 is going to be that event, and episode 16 is the ending.
Yeah,
Like we legit thought that this season would only get 16
yeah,
episodes, like not even a movie. But now the anime is adapting like 2 to 3 chapters per episode. I would say it's a good pacing, but not like the ideal pacing, I would say. But
yeah. I guess
yeah,
for
like
like
this is way
yeah, I
better
guess
than
for
what we
episode
expected.
3, the pace just ideal. Like it was like not really
Yeah,
really good or something, but yeah, in the eyes of the anime watcher, I don't think anyone will be disappointed because, especially because what is coming, I think that will
yeah,
like really justify all those things. I don't think that it
yeah,
really matters as of now.
yeah,
But yeah, like I don't think this is a spoiler, but when in like episode I guess in episode 2, right, when like Zeke is talking
yeah,
about like the Titans are not the only threat that like we like
yeah,
when the occurrence like just Levi and Mikasa are shown. Like I
yeah,
really thought that it would be really cool like if they like expanded on like the occurrence like how they did in the manga, but I guess they are
yeah,
going to do it later. I don't know.
yeah. Like they can do it when that stuff happens with Teren and
Yeah,
Mikasa, like spiritual.
yeah,
So like all the stuff they cut in that moment, explaining the Beast Titan special parts and everything.
yeah,
All that stuff can be added later, but like yeah, episode 3 stuff can't be added later, I would say.
yeah,
The stuff they cut out, but I think they did a good job on
yeah.
emphasizing
And another thing is that like I really expect them to like not use the OP in order to like get in more
yeah,
content. Like
yeah,
yeah, like for this like third episode, the only complaint I had is
yeah,
like when like Reiner like put the gun in his mouth, and we did not have enough breathing room to like process that moment. Actually, I really wish that they at least stop for like 3 seconds in that scene, 3 or 4 seconds, I don't know, like in order to like
I agree.
really like suck that in, because when I was reading the manga, when I like reached that panel, I just waited for like
Yeah,
so long just looking at that and like thinking like, oh my god, man, Reiner is such a great character. and after that, like stuff happened. Yeah,
Yeah,
like yeah, that's the thing that they should have pulled off. But yeah, Isayama liked it, so who cares?
yeah, yeah. Like if he gave the seal of approval, I think everybody can
Yeah,
agree.
but yeah, I really wanted to have more emphasis on that part actually.
Yeah. Uh, okay, like I want to touch upon a single thing from episode two. Like obviously, like the character animations are like really
Yeah,
well done, but like uh the scene where he saw like all the new warriors and like he thought back to Annie, Bertolt, and Ryan as kids.
yeah,
Like I think that scene like shook my heart to the core.
yeah.
Like
I think like that is like
the
yeah,
music, the
like that
lighting,
is like the one of the
it's
best like 3 episode or 3 second scene I've ever seen in like done so well. Like when the boat is coming and they're like covered in the shadows, and again the sun is like falling on them. That
yeah,
yeah,
like the lighting makes it infinitely better.
yeah, yeah. I just have that like that screenshot of Reiner just reaching out his hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, like we were just thinking that I think the anime onlys were thinking that Reiner is going to be a Chad now from episode one, because that is how like he
yeah,
was expressed in episode one.
yeah,
but
yeah.
but
Like
now
he was,
but now they're thinking, okay, this is not a good time to be Reiner. He's not a Chad. But yeah, he's like
yeah,
really real. This shit is just too real.
yeah. And like I also saw in like some comments and in some like Twitter threads like anime only is for like hating Renner even more now because they felt that Eren not Eren, I'm always confusing the names.
Okay.
Rhino was too like how should I put this? He was too much of a dick during that scene where like he was choking Annie and he was like basically he basically became the leader of the mission and everything.
Yeah.
Like anime only hated like few anime only hated that scene and it made them hate Runner even more.
I guess you can say that it makes sense, but I think like like really apologized later. I think like they are like childhood
Yeah,
friends, and I guess like even Annie did a really bad job on him actually. But I guess that
yeah.
makes sense as well.
And like also the thing why Renner is my second favorite character from AOT is not because he becomes a good guy or something like that. It's because of the story. Like I think I would have loved him as same even if he stayed as a bad guy. But like I think character writing is not
Hello,
maybe
hello. Okay, your
yeah.
voices was like
Hello.
breaking. Okay,
Oh
could you say that again? I did not like hear what you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like basically like I would have loved Rhino same even if he stayed like a bad guy or like an evil guy even after this stuff. But uh I don't know why people hate him. Like he's obviously not meant to be a good
Yeah.
guy. It's obvious from that.
To be honest, like I did not
So
hate him in season three part two, but I was like rooting for the other guys. So I was like, okay, I please like kill Reiner and take his title because like I was definitely thinking
yeah.
that, but after like reading the manga and stuff, like I was like, oh shit, I'm like siding for Marley now, man. What the fuck? Like I was like thinking that. I think I told you that before, like suggesting you to read the manga. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
man. Okay.
Yeah, and like okay, like the biggest thing is I thought I was going to hate Gabby a lot
Yeah.
more in the anime, but like she's surprisingly way more lovable and like a much better character
Yeah,
to
even Falco
like
as well. I'm really loving Falco, man. Like a lot more than I like initially saw him. Like and right now, Falco is getting the most
yep,
screen time, like among the like warriors, even more than Gabby actually.
yep,
Uh, so yeah, I'm
yep,
like really like enjoying his like compassion and how like his dialogues are being portrayed as a good guy among the Eldians.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like a great character. Even the his voice actor is actually
Oh
really
yeah,
good actually. So yeah,
yeah, and like the only thing they cut out which would help emphasize Gabby and like how much of a good person they are is like uh, if you remember in episode 2 when all the guys return from the war to
yeah,
their homeland and like gates open and all of them see their
Yeah.
and everybody, right? So like in the manga, after that stuff was complete, Gabby and Falco were like going somewhere, and like the guards stopped them and
Yeah,
like
yeah. The
released them.
Marlians, right?
And the
Yeah.
guards are like,
Yeah.
yeah. So like it showed that not all Marlians are bad.
Yeah,
Not all
man.
of them
I
are.
think that that part puts a lot of impact because I don't know. It feels like an agenda sometimes, like when they do that, like how politics works. Because yeah, I
Yeah.
really like. I was kind of disappointed when that happened. Like they cut out that scene because I think like
Yeah.
the what the anime is doing is like showing all the Marlians as bad, and yeah, I haven't seen any like Marlian like being a good guy. Even like Reiner's father, Megadeth as well. Megadeth is being a dick in the entire in all the episodes up till now. Uh,
Yeah, like to be fair, even in the manga, like after this point, like there is not even a single Marlian who you like and like be like, okay, I love this Marlian.
yeah,
He's a good guy. So like yeah, I would say it really doesn't matter that they cut out, but it would have had a lot more depth to the
yeah. I
overall
guess there are
story.
some Marlians who are like really good. Like they come later in the manga, but
Yeah,
yeah, like Connie and
yeah,
Capone,
yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And also, we have to talk the elephant in the room,
Oh my god, I was like really like controlling myself to like talk about him.
okay? Yeah, okay. So like the thing is, even though we read the manga, like every week from like so basically like the episode will be out 5 hours after the live
Yeah.
stream on Crunchyroll, and we'll have to like wait for that version. So like even though we read the manga, even though we know everything, we stay away from the social media and
Yeah.
everything because we want to experience
Man,
it
I
for
don't think
ourselves.
like this has been true
So
for any
like
other anime up till
yeah, yeah, it's like even I also surprised myself that even though I know everything, why
now.
am I doing this? Like and like the thing is, I spoiled Ray's like
No,
hope of
I did not get
like
spoiled. I did not see your like a picture actually. Yeah. Like, I did see like the thumbnail
okay,
kind of thing, but yeah. When I think I've like the episode like released this morning, like early morning, and I've like seen that scene like 100
yeah,
times. It's I've seen so many
me too.
reactions and like rewatched that scene with my sister as well. My sister was like blown away when that happened. Like I'm really like the thing is like
Me,
when this stuff happens and like we see other people like we have like
yeah,
read that is
yeah,
like
yeah,
more interesting than actually like us watching it alone sometimes. I
yep,
don't know why,
yep.
but yeah, man, I was like so glad that like people are like appreciating. And what I fucking hate is like the people who are like did not even realize that that is Eren. Like, how do you not realize that that is Eren Yeager? Man?
Yeah, like okay, like if you only read the manga, like in the manga you don't have any
Yeah,
colors or like the voice acting, so it is hard to realize. But like in the anime, they have the same voice actor. He speaks in the
yeah.
same kind of manner. It's like so fucking obvious, and the anime
Yeah,
emphasizes
actually,
it
I
a
did
lot
realize
actually.
when like
Like
Falco was like talking to him that it was like Eren. But yeah,
yeah,
man, it is so. I just feel like they're just doing it for the views because I really see a very few reactors that are like genuine fans. Like I see Ivory, I see like Afro Senju is like the
yeah,
my favorite. Afro Senju and the normies as well.
yep,
Their name is the normies, but they like really like do their research and like know about the show. And I'm like really like surprised that they
yeah,
actually do, even though their name is the normies. And the other people who like try to be smart asses and they just don't even realize like, okay, yeah, this nigga is spitting bars.
yep,
Okay, I don't know him, but yeah, he's spitting bars. Like there, he's literally talking Yukika's voice, man. Please realize it like right now, man. What like
yeah.
just doesn't make sense.
And like, can we talk about
Holy
Yukika's
shit,
voice
bro.
acting, man? Like, I don't think there's a single person on this planet who can compare
Yeah,
to him
man.
as
Oh,
Eren. Like, I don't even know why people watch Attack on Titan dub at this point. Like, even after Midnight Sun, like, how can you even watch
yeah.
that shitty dub? Like, it's
I think
so bad.
the
Like, every
best thing about
character,
Attack on Titan's dub is like Erwin's speech. Erwin's speech dub
yeah,
is like really awesome. Like
yeah,
that is the only thing that I liked. But nothing compared to the
yeah. But the thing is,
yeah.
it's nowhere near
Yeah, that
close
is
as it
fucking
is with
Jotaro's
any
voice
other
actor, man. Like
characters.
who can compare with that? Dice case.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. And like the beast. is voiced
Yeah,
by
but I
Dio.
still
Like
think that
you
like
don't get
Dio's voice
the
actor is like not utilized that well up till this point. But yeah, there's a lot of
I
screen
mean, like
time left, so yeah, let's see.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And like also the thing is like Aaron's dub voice is so terrible, man. Like he sounds like the
Fucking
most
crybaby, man.
American kid you can
So cringe. I could cringe so
like.
hard when like I heard his voice.
Yeah, yeah. His voice is so cringe. Okay, like no offense, even though we say no
Yeah.
offense to Aaron in the shit, right? Like I don't think it's the fault of the voice actors necessarily. It's the guy who casted them
Yeah.
as the roles. Like I think they did a good job with the
Yeah.
material they have given, but they don't fit the roles. Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
like
not.
man, they just like spit like English, like
Yeah,
American slangs, and I think like that is like really bad. Even though like
yeah,
we do read in the like subtitles like some American slangs, but like, they like spit. Aaron
yeah.
says "son of a bitch" and they say all this stuff, and it just like like it changes the theme of the stuff. I don't know.
No, no, like it
Yeah,
breaks the immersion of it because they live remote Thailand and like
yeah,
obviously it's Japan in the map, but like yeah, whatever. Like the building structures are German, so like it wouldn't make sense for them to speak in an
yeah.
American way. So like I don't even
Yeah, because even though they
like
like the animes in Japanese, I don't see them ever using any like traditional Japanese like lines. I haven't ever seen them you do that
yeah,
because like yeah, I think they like pay good attention to that. But yeah, like the English
yeah.
version is like they just want to like impose American shit and everything. Okay.
And also, if you remember, there's this YouTube video of like the first scene of season 3, part 1, where like Eren
Yeah,
looks into the ocean. And like we have Isayama himself in the studio in the recording booth
yeah,
with Kajiyuki, giving him like proper tips on how Eren
yeah,
was feeling during this time, and you should voice him in this manner. You don't get that in English dub, and it completely
yeah,
ruins the
exactly.
experience.
Man, Isayama is the fact that Isayama is like along with the anime and like is paying so much attention to everything is
Yeah.
just amazing to me. Man,
And like I also heard that the guy who voices uh, what's his name, um, Gabby's
Gabby.
travel thing.
Okay, girl.
Forgot, man. No, 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 no. What's her
Sophia.
name? Like
Sophia, yeah.
Sophia, right? Yeah, like all the side characters like Maggot and all these guys. Like I heard that the guy who's like in charge of like basically how you should voice this
Yeah.
particular character in this moment. He made them voice those particular lines 50
Okay.
times apparently. Like he wasn't satisfied with them multiple times, and then until they got it right, he used that
And they are like
he
so
used like
popular.
50 minutes.
Like
Like
people
he's
side
very
characters like
particular
cast
about
is
that.
like really popular actually. To be honest.
Yeah. So like in
Yeah,
English dub you just don't get it. It's just like yeah, whatever.
yeah,
It's just like money will get it.
exactly.
That's it.
I think like only like Dragon Ball Z has been
Like
able to pull it off. And I guess like Code Geass.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I think Code Geass dub is better. But like also the thing is, I don't okay. Like I think I might bear Eren until season 3 dub, but season 4 dub Eren would be like I would honestly kill myself if I listen to that
To be honest,
season
I
4
don't
dub.
know. Like, I
Like
think like they could have used. This is like a small criticism. I don't think it matters that much. But I think like if they used Rainer's voice
yeah,
actor to have a lot more depth in his like voice acting, like they did for season 2, episode 6. I think like the scenes like
yeah,
that
yeah,
were like seen in episode 3 of season 4 would have been like a much more
yeah,
impactful actually. To be honest, like the way like episode
yeah,
season 2
yeah,
episode
yeah,
6 was done was, oh my god, man, that was like so perfect.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
I never get like used to like the goosebumps that I see from that. I've seen it so many times.
I don't think I have rewatched a particular scene
Yeah,
that many times in my entire life. Like it
yeah.
just honestly
I think though
bothers
that
me.
is like the most reactions, lot of reactions to that scene actually. But okay, moving on. Like, what do we have to talk about next?
Yeah. Okay. Uh, so like I see many people confused about that
Yeah,
anything where like she gave this uh, backstory thing. Like many people were like, so
And that
animation
is that
dot
is
com
like
became
really
this thing.
weird
Like
because
how
I don't think that I was even confused in the manga of
like
the for that. Like,
yeah. No, 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 no. Like the thing is, like in the manga, they mentioned
yeah,
beforehand that Annie, you should go and infiltrate like the space. In
yeah,
the anime, they skimmed over. I understand the criticism, but like even if you're paying the
yeah,
utmost, slightest attention, you would know that Annie is not
yeah.
Kenny, and how
And
can
it's
Kenny
so fucked up.
be her father? I like even in
Yeah,
season one,
her father
when
was like
she was
shown
about
in
to
that.
get eaten by Ren, we see the yeah, like how
And
stupid
this
can you
is
be
so,
to think that Kenny is
bro.
her father?
This is
Like
literally
it's
nothing.
obvious
I've
that it
seen a reactor for like episode one who was thinking that Reiner is like Reiner's dad, and Zeke is like Erwin's dad.
yeah, yeah,
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, why would you think that, man?
like they have the
Are you
same
fucking kidding me?
title, they
Like, they
have the
even
same
mentioned that
hair,
Reiner will be our
everything.
shield and like Zeke will be our spear, and still,
Yeah, wait, and also thing about the hair is like in the manga official covers and posters,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Zeke has white hair, not blonde hair. So
I think
I don't
people
know
would
why
have
Erwin
complained
has
for
white hair
white hair,
probably.
but I guess it will turn to white later
Yeah,
because like I think he had white hair in the
yeah,
like the later
maybe.
half of the covers, I guess. Like not in the like initial parts of
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in like episode 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah,
yeah.
I guess.
I would say so.
Let's see.
Yeah. So like I would say overall the animation quality is a step up from it. Like compared to season three, like most of season three were just like
Yeah,
still frames and like flip flapping, like no character acting or anything.
there was some
Just
Sakuga that like made up for that actually. But yeah, like yeah, some scenes
yeah,
were rough, but I think like Wit did a pretty good job. Like I think like Wit has like one of the most talented stuff like ever. Like
yeah.
with such less people, and the way that they pulled off Vinland Saga and like Attack on Titan, like it is just amazing to me.
I mean, like they worked on Attack on season three, part one,
Yeah,
part two, and Vinland Saga at the same time, and all of them, even though season three, part two, I think has the most
yeah,
amount of animation quality issues, they're still like
yeah. I
more
don't
than
know how they pull
80%
it
of
off.
the
Like
animation that's
they
available.
just like don't like compromise on like quality and like
Like,
do some illusions and kind of stuff. But I think like this kind of strategy should be
yeah,
used. Everyone like should just be able to like take what Wit is like doing. Just take an example. Like why are you doing? Yeah,
yeah, man. Like they adapt the source material so well
that is
that
what an
they
anime
turn
should
into a
do.
complete different platform.
Exactly. Like man, Berserk
Yeah, man.
with studio. Shit. That would be like the best thing ever. I think even Mappa can pull it off because at this point, I think like
But
Mappa will like take on Berserk next year.
okay, so like the thing is, like right now they have
I
too
think they
much on
will.
their plate. So I hope if
Yeah,
they
I think
take
at
this, I
least
hope
like
it's not
after
like
Attack on Titan, like their biggest project should be Berserk. I'm just saying. I'm just
no,
saying.
no. Like after Attack on Titan, yeah, like after Attack on Titan, they still have to do
Yeah,
either a
yeah.
movie or a part two, and Chainsaw Man and like all this stuff. So like yeah, after all this stuff is done, then you
Man,
can
man,
concentrate on
fuck
Berserk.
you. You did not read Berserk. Like, I did not expect you to like read One Piece instead of Berserk. Like, that is like the last thing I expected you to do. Like, okay.
Okay, to be fair, I also thought the same, but like okay, so like here's the thing, right? So I started
Yeah,
One Piece manga a couple of days ago. Like I'm on chapter
yeah,
315, I think, right now. So I basically read like
yeah,
300 chapters in 3 days, essentially. Like I'm trying to catch up before chapter 1000 drops. The only reason I wanted to do this is because when do you see a
yeah.
manga reach chapter 1000
Bro,
right? It's like rare.
just admit it.
Like
You're like
you might see
victimized
an
by
anime
FOMO
episode
right now.
next year.
fear of fear of missing out. But okay,
What?
I guess it makes sense for such a big event like this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
like chapter 1000, it's like such a rare event. Like I don't think like even if you lived in the 90s, like there's not even
Yeah,
a
and
single
like
manga which
being
had went
being
above
this
40
relevant
at that
actually.
time.
I think like One Piece is like the most
Yeah, so
relevant
like,
thing right
and
now. Like yeah, I think it is
yeah,
honestly
easily.
because I haven't seen anything that is like so popular after like so fucking long. And One Piece is like 9 times older than Attack on Titan.
Like, yeah, like even Bleach, if you remember, like it started much later than One Piece, but it the entire fan base died before even One Piece like entered its halfway point, because like everybody were like praising Bleach to it, like it's the greatest
Man,
masterpiece
there
of
is
all
there is
time.
nothing in
And when the
Bleach to
anime
call it a
ended, everybody
masterpiece.
was like, yeah, like exactly, like, but like
I
One
think,
Piece, the
in my
core thing is
opinion, like
every
even
fan
like
is
the
calling it
Alabasta arc in
masterpiece.
One Piece is like better than all of Bleach. Yeah, I think I can easily say that
Yeah,
because
easily,
man,
easily, man.
I did not expect to One Piece to be this good because initially we were like hating, not hating exactly, like we were like frustrated. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, for
yeah,
no
I
fucking
was
reason, and
personally
now like
hating on
just
it,
reading it, like
and
I'm like, okay, yeah,
okay, okay, wait. So, yeah, my explanation was like the
bro,
anime is
it
like
is
so
dog
fucking.
shit.
It's
It
approaching.
is like the worst anime like I've ever seen in my
Like,
life, in
see,
my
like I watched 150
yeah,
episodes of One Piece like 5 years ago, and like at that time,
yeah,
like I didn't even know what good animation meant. I was like, they're
yeah,
doing such animation for me. I didn't even care if it was good or bad. The complaint for me was every episode has 6 minutes
yeah.
of recap before the opening, and then the opening
Hello,
minutes of content every episode.
yeah.
And it's like so fucking bad. I just dropped the shit. But the manga is like infinitely good.
I've like seen one episode of One Piece, and like I tried to watch an action scene of like Skypiea arc,
Yeah,
and like after that I like, okay, no way I will like pick this up. But yeah, I think there are like some really amazing animation moments right now,
yeah,
like compared to like the initial part, because I've heard like the Blackbeard fight. I guess it is like really awesome.
yeah,
I don't know, but if it is Blackbeard or not, I'm not sure. Just saying,
yeah, yeah,
but yeah, no clue.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I will watch some, but I personally like really prefer like reading the manga and like all the OSTs and like all the animation that like pops up in my head is like just amazing.
I think I'll only watch like the most hype fights in the anime form and like the new arc in the anime. Like the animation right now, like for One Piece is like phenomenal right now. Like it looks so good.
Yeah. Still, I don't think it is like anywhere like compared to like the pacing and like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the manga.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
and
I
either
still
way from
yeah.
Attack on Titan to One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can like just switch it up sometimes.
Yeah,
But yeah, overall, like right now, the most successful and like the most popular one is One Piece.
yeah,
And like in terms of like true brilliance, like I don't think anything comes close to Attack on Titan.
yep,
Like with and having like such luck, like with the cast and like the studio, like
yeah,
Attack on Titan has been one of the best like lucks in like in the industry right now.
yeah.
Like with everything, like it has like really pulled through, and I'm glad it did actually. Like
And
imagine like having like a Berserk adaptation for Attack on Titan, man. It would have never popped off like with that kind of an art in the manga.
like the thing is with Berserk, I don't think everybody can get into it because of how
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
it is. Like so, like
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I personally don't like recommend anyone to read Berserk.
yeah,
I do like if I just ask them, are you like really shitty, and like are you like down for like the most brutal experience in your life? And if they say yes, I'm like down for that, and only then I recommend them Berserk.
yeah. Like basically,
Yeah,
if you like Monster, you will like Berserk. Like
I guess, but yeah, obviously like Berserk has a lot of like psychological depth to it.
yeah,
But honestly, like the way that the things are portrayed, and how many chapters have you read?
I have read like 20 or 30, I think.
And fuck you. Did you like get into the golden age arc?
No, no, I haven't even up to that point.
Like have you seen like Guts being a kid? Kid.
No, no.
Okay, you haven't seen the golden age arc. I think like if you like had reached like 2 or 3 chapters of golden age, like you would have like finished the entire manga. to be honest, because the initial 20 chapters are like really like confusing, and I
Yeah,
guess I think you have seen Griffith then if you have like read
yeah,
20
yeah, yeah,
chapters.
yeah.
Yeah, at least
Just
once.
read multiple times.
Yeah, you've seen Famto actually. Yeah,
Yeah. So like, okay, like the thing is, like I don't think there is any anime which has trended on Twitter for every episode. So
yeah.
like
I
at least
don't think
the
like Berserk will have an impact like when it comes out as an anime. I really
yeah.
don't think like I think it will if has like really amazing animation and people start comparing it to something like Game of Thrones or something.
If
And
I'm being honest, Twitter is filled with like dumb Americans and like I don't.
yeah,
I think everybody on Twitter will call Berserk overrated, no matter how much of a great adaptation it might be.
yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, Berserk is like would honestly get the same treatment as like Monster did.
Yeah,
To be honest, in my opinion,
yeah,
yeah, the Golden Age arc is like really awesome. It is just amazing. I think it will like blow up from that. But after the Golden Age arc, I don't think like they will be able to handle like what is going to happen and all that. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I really don't think it is like being a good thing to like adapt in anime form. Nothing compared to Attack on Titan, basically.
yeah.
Just I'm just saying because it is like
I
a reverse. Like Attack on Titan is like great in like anime form and like Berserk is just great in manga. It
and like
doesn't
I
just
also think that like Attack on Titan is the easiest and also the hardest to adapt as an anime. Like few scenes
yeah
here and there, but like
yeah
I don't think at least in the next 10 years there will be an anime better than Attack on Titan. At least to me.
yeah yeah. To be honest, like I don't know what kind of a prodigy of like Isayama will pop off in these years because
Yeah,
I really don't know like anyone like coming close to Isayama right now
yeah,
because I don't think like anything has had this kind of an impact in the entire industry right now. But
yeah.
yeah, I really cannot think of anything. I guess Code Geass. I don't know.
No, no. Actually, like the thing is, if you remember, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood
Yeah,
also aired around the same time at the end of the 2000 decade, and
yeah,
like everybody at the time, well, at least like 90% of the fans were like, "This is the greatest thing ever." Like
yeah,
right now, Attack on Titan is the greatest thing ever. So I hope this trend continues, where like every decade we get like a game changing anime. So, like
yeah.
it would be really
Yeah, like
nice.
Fullmetal Alchemist is like okay, yeah, this is like really good. This plot development and everything, okay, and like there comes a point where like it drops off. Like of course the ending is there.
Yeah,
The animation is was like always amazing for Fullmetal Alchemist. Like the
yeah,
fight between like Bradley and Carr, like that guy called Scar, I guess.
yeah,
That
yeah.
fight was like so dope, man. Like even like Greed's fights and all
I
those.
mean, it's done by Bones. Like they did.
Yeah, yeah. I think like they put like the most effort in that, like even more than they're putting in like My Hero Academia.
Dude, My Hero Academia, like they dropped the ball off from season 3. Like they don't even give a shit anymore.
Yeah, to be honest. Yeah, I guess so.
Nothing
Yeah,
with My Hero Academia.
yeah. I don't even know. I do care about. Like I don't necessarily care about it. I just think it is fun. But it's just that I don't care about any character in the story. I care about the story, but I don't care about the characters.
Yeah,
I
like
think that
80. I would say like 99% of the characters are like worthless. Like
I think even I think the only interesting character right now is like Endeavor.
yeah, yeah,
In my opinion, like he had like the best arc in like season 4.
yeah.
Like
No,
how he was like talking, like the when he like talked to All Might and like said that how like you pulled it off. Okay, why are we going to
yeah.
My Hero Academia right now?
Okay,
But
so like yeah, like the only thing I want Bones to adapt instead of My Hero Academia is like just delete My Hero Academia like forever and like adapt Noragami season 3. That's all I
holy
want.
shit, bro, man. Fuck,
Like
Noragami is like so good. Everything like all characters and all the dynamics are like amazing.
yeah. And like of course it also has Yukikaji, who I'm a massive
Yeah,
fan for. So
Yukikachi
the win-win.
as well as like
Uh,
Kamiya, like
yeah.
Levi's voice
Hiroshi
actor.
Masaka, yeah. So
Yeah,
like I really want that season 3, but it will never happen. So
man, Bishamon sama. My wife, I think she's like my top 5 wife.
yeah, easily
Yeah.
for me as well.
Yeah, I just need to watch Food Wars to have like arena up there, but I guess we'll see. I don't know.
Okay, wait. Like, speaking of females, I wanted to ask this question because I see a lot of mixed opinions on this on Twitter and everywhere. Like, a lot of people tell that Attack on Titan doesn't have like good female characters, and a lot of them like tell that it has the best female characters. Like, where do you stand on that? Because I don't personally see Mikasa as like a great character. Like, she's good enough like for the story and everything, but like I don't go. I don't like see her and I was like, okay, this is the character I'm excited for.
Yeah,
And like the right now, the only body who is like in that kind of realm to me is like Historia, but she kind
she's
of
relevant. She is relevant, but I don't think like she has like a likable relevance actually.
yeah,
Yeah, like
that's
how
what.
you get excited for Reiner because of his character, not because of his position,
Yeah,
not because he's the
yeah,
armored titan. We get like attached to Reiner because we know like what he goes through and we like relate to it. But
yeah.
for Historia, like I really like cannot like think like she had her moment in season 3 part 1, but I really like did not like feel like okay, she's awesome. Yeah, I was like okay, yeah, this is cool.
Like after season 3 part 1, I was like, how can anybody say Mikasa is the best girl?
Yeah,
Like after season 3 part 1, she's just like a side character. That's it.
bruh, fuck off. Like Hanji was like always the best girl. Like, no, best
Fuck
woman,
off.
waifu for me. She's like
I wouldn't consider her as a wife. Okay, like she's too pretty.
she's old, yeah. Like she's like older than like Levi actually.
Like I consider Hanja as like that wise Aunt May kind of character.
Ah, fuck you, man. She's hot.
And like yeah,
Like
like
just because
I
like she
consider
wears
her character as
just because she wears those glasses, like people say that she's not that hot. But in my opinion, she
no,
has
like
like
uh,
she's busty. Yeah. Okay, go on.
no. I meant like in the original Spider-Man trilogy, like the Tobey Maguire one, like how Aunt May is like this wise person who always gives advices to everybody.
Yeah.
Like I kind of view Hanji like in that sense, like
Uh, okay.
not as like a
I
great
guess like
character,
if
but
like if her voice actor was different, I guess some people would have a different opinion on that because her voice actor, like her voice basically sounds a lot like an old middle-aged woman. Yeah, I think that is the like factor like how it is like handled. But yeah,
yeah,
I think like
yeah. I
she's the
guess
best.
she's not cute
She's
enough. I think.
fuck off, man. But yeah, she's like the best like female character in the series. But
Uh,
I think you can agree on
I
that. Like the best female character, like how like everything like she's doing. I I I think
I
you will say Piek, but yeah,
yeah, Piek obviously.
yeah.
I sim Piek, man.
Other than her, but I think like if we don't include Piek, I think like Hanji is like the best. I don't see anyone
Uh,
else.
I think objectively, like from writing standpoint, I think Gabby is the best female character.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
But like,
I guess
I absolutely despise.
I don't despise Gabby to be honest. It was like it is just a situation. Uh,
I despise Gabby. I don't think I hated a character this much in my entire life.
you don't hate her now, of course. Do you? No.
Okay, like if you're talking about manga, I hate it to absolute. I don't even know how to describe. I hate her infinitely. I guess in the anime, I
Okay.
guess right now, I'm like
Honestly, I never hated her. I just like okay. Fuck. I was about to say that.
same,
I was
same,
about to say that.
same, same.
Bro, fuck you. Let me finish. Like I like honestly like how I see the characters. I don't like always like go on to like hate a character out of the bat. This has not been true for Neon Genesis Evangelion. I hate every single son of a bitch in that series, and I stand by that. Every fucking one is like bad. Other than just one guy who is like an undercover agent, he's like really cool. But other than all those things, oh my god, everything sucks in that series. Moving on, I just love it when I get a chance to like trash on Neon Genesis Evangelion. Okay, uh, it is just fake depth, man. Fake depth. Okay. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going too far. I'm not going too far. Okay, yeah, this really makes sense. I just see so many more series like doing this better. This theme. Okay, I will like go in a rant right now. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, basically, I
like
don't
Gabby.
like see any character in Attack on Titan other than Coney, who is like the most irrelevant character right now. Uh, to hate basically. Like I see Gabby, I see her situation. Like yeah, she's like okay. I have seen girls like her being like very proudy and like thinking that she's the best. But honestly, it is like really up on the situation, like how how today like we saw Eren's speech and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
those things. Like I haven't like really hated her for like a lot of stuff. But yeah, I understand with the comic community hates her, but I don't really like.
yeah.
I when I read the manga, I did not like see her like in that way.
No, no, like I hated her after that
Yeah,
particular
yeah, I know.
incident happened.
I
Like,
honestly, when that happened, I hated Isayama. I did not hate Gabby. But Gabby was just a pawn. Like, yeah, Gabby was just a pawn. To be honest, yeah, yeah. I think it made sense what she did. Anyone would do that.
yeah,
Anyone would do that. To be even I would do that.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Like the thing is, like that started my hate boner for her. But like, as the series continued on and how ignorant she was to everything,
Yeah,
even though like she was given the clear proof that she's all of her beliefs are wrong.
yeah,
I hated that part of her. Like it makes her like a good character to hate on, I guess.
yeah. I guess so. She's like Arya
So like
Stark. Okay, you haven't seen Game of Thrones. Okay.
yeah, so like overall, where would you stand? Like how would you rate like out of 10 the 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 girl cast of AOT? Like would you say it's like a good female cast or like a bad?
To be honest, for Piek, yeah, I do remember like she has a lot of relevance in the story. But the thing
No,
is
no,
like,
like overall,
oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm just like summarizing everyone. Yeah, I
okay,
like
okay,
overall like I think like I will like notice it like I have basically forgotten to be honest because it has been a long time. But I think like Piek has a lot of relevance. But
yeah,
honestly, like they are not handled as well as like everyone else is handled. I think like Hanji is like the most well handled among the female cast. Like everything like Hanji does is like everyone like notices it. Even like
yeah,
Piek is like what do I say? Like she pops out of nowhere sometimes and like does something like really useful. She does do useful stuff, but basically she pops out of nowhere. I think that makes sense for Hanji, like she's like always relevant. Like everything she does, everything she do, like she's like basically the commander. Like she has to be relevant.
yeah,
Like she's also a great comic. Like she keeps the plot a little less dark than it actually is.
yeah.
For Mikasa, okay, she like really dropped off a lot after in like season 4. Okay,
No, like the thing is, the stuff which happens in the manga
yeah,
right now, like all this stuff, I think she evolved as a character, and I like that
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
more.
Right now, I'm not talking about right now, but yeah, till now, I'm saying. I guess.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, okay,
She's like really robotic, but now like what is happening right now is like really different. Like she's finally getting some development basically.
yeah. Like she feels more human and as
Yeah,
like a female character
yeah,
than like a robot.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
like that.
that scarf thing basically.
Yeah,
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 that is
and like Historia.
Historia. Okay, okay. How do I say this? I think like Historia is overall a really like mysterious character right now, as at least for the manga. But
Yeah,
for the anime, I would say like as I said, right? Like she has her position, she has her quirks, but yeah,
yeah.
I'm really like I don't think she's as likable as the other girls.
I don't know. I really
I
don't
like
like
her.
her.
No, I'm like comparing the other with her with the others. I think I like her more than Mikasa, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what it is. I just don't feel like like an overwhelming feeling of like what I feel with the others. I think
yeah.
I prefer PX over Historia basically. What I'm saying.
Okay, like if it's just like from season 3, part 1, and like PX right now, I would say Historia, but like overall, yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
yeah.
PX.
That is. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so overall, I would rate it considering everyone, I would rate it like a 7. Like if I like consider like
Yeah,
more like 8 or 9, I guess lesser.
yeah, like at least they are not like all like useless or like
Yeah.
irrelevant like to every
I think the
single
male cast is an easy 10. I don't think there is even a
yeah.
question on that. Everyone is so amazing except Connie.
No, you forgot about the main girl, Sasha.
Mhm. You know why? You know why?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, I know, but like at least until that point, you have to mention
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Sasha is amazing. Like, I think she does a good job in like making the comedy series.
Yeah, like I think she's the best comic relief character in it.
Yeah, like she just keeps eating a potato and all that stuff, and like how Reiner mentioned her, just in yeah,
That, I laughed so hard, like even when the
yeah. I
animation
don't
was
remember like that scene in the manga, but because like when that came, like I was like, okay, I did not remember this, and this is like so fun. Okay, I was like really, I'm glad I don't remember stuff.
yeah, like it's like so like hilarious because it's talking about a girl trying to offer a
Yeah,
potato in like the most negative
yeah,
connotation. He's basically like what Twitter doing with
yeah.
everything.
I really wish
Like,
that like how Reiner like was shown in the season 3, like in the episode 3, right? I really wish that the guy
yeah, yeah,
who like jumped off the roof was Reiner. People are saying it is not Reiner, but I'm just, like I don't want like this sounds bad, but yeah, I think it would have like added more depth to what happened actually,
yeah,
because like one moment he's
yeah,
like really has a neutral look on his face, and the next moment is like
yeah,
attempting suicide, and the next moment is like happy and talking to Gabby. Yeah, that was like weird.
yeah. I also agree.
Yeah, what have we like missed out on? I think we have talked about everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we I think we have covered every important
yeah,
point.
too much actually. Yeah, okay, I guess it's time to wrap up the podcast episode.
Yeah,
It was
thank you so
longer, it
much
was
for
longer than I
this.
expected. But okay.
Yeah. Okay then. So like, thank you guys for watching, and we have the audio version of the podcast available in like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, basically like every platform you can view it on. And make sure to support us there if you don't want to watch on YouTube. And thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video
Yeah.
or podcast.
Okay.
Peace.
Peace out.